Hey guys, my name is Sean, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to take this apart and paint it, then put it back together. It's really easy and simple. First thing you need to do is just take these pieces of plastic off on both sides, and then we can move on to the next step. Really simple. Now, what I would usually use is a flathead screwdriver, because this plastic might not look tough or seem tough. Maybe it is, but it will not break. If you just put the flathead screwdriver right here, lift up, it'll lift up this part right down here, and then you just need to pull on it, kind of like a pry it open, and then you'll see your first two screws. It's one here and one here, and again on the other side, same thing. One here, very simple. Now let me cut the video and show you. This is what it should look like when you pry it open. And then you just need to pull this, make sure it goes open along the seam right here, and then just kind of pull it open and pull it off. Really simple. That's what it looks like on both sides. If you see it lifting up over here, that's a good sign. It's coming off really easily. Okay, sweet. Now that you've probably gotten these off, the first two screws you need to do, like I said, are right here. I have already taken them out, but that's where they'll be. And you need a special screw for this, or a screw head. Where did I put it? I have no idea where I put it. Huh. Oh, here it is. It's where I've taken it apart. My bad. Here is the screw you need to be doing. Yeah, really hard to get a picture of it. Yeah, China, woo! There you go. Something, I don't know. Yeah, that's all you need. Make sure it's hollow inside. It has to be hollow. So, yeah. To use that to get those screws out, the last one I have here is just the secret one. Now, this one won't come out all the way. It doesn't come out all the way unless you really want it to. You don't want to, because sometimes it's really hard to get it back in. Now that you have gotten this screw loose, you can just do the simple stuff. Take that off. Really nice and easy. Alright, let me move this so I don't lose it. Yeah, that's the inside. Yeah, neat. Oh, and if you're wondering, I bought this used. You can just go to GameStop or a Game Depot or something like that to buy used controllers. Really fun and simple, because, I like tweaking my controllers. Yeah, not really easy taking this out with one hand. Don't worry if that happens, okay? That does not mean it's broken. It just means those fell out of their little spot there. They're fine. But don't dangle it around too much, or else you will pull the wire. Now, the next step is going to take some time. You don't need to be fast on this. Be sure to take your time, because what we'll be doing is getting paint tape and putting it on the insides of these covers, because if you think about it, you don't want any of the paint to get inside of the controller. It could mess it up over time, or it could make sure that these don't snap on the way they're supposed to. It just really messes it up, so don't do that, okay? Let me get my tape, and I'll show you guys how to do this.
To put it on a cookie.
Send me money.
2,000 years later.
Hey, what's good? I'm back. It's been a while. It's been about a day or two since I've last done this video on how to do the thing. But I'm back. That's the important thing. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get your paint tape and to put it on these holes. Most importantly, you got to put it here, because you do not want to damage, any electrical stuff. If there isn't any electrical stuff on here, like no motherboard, none of that fancy advanced crap, it's just no water. You don't want water and paint in these areas. It's no bueno. Okay? Alrighty. I'm glad we're at an understanding. I'm back, and this is what it should look like. You want your paint tape to be over all of the buttons on the inside, so no paint seeps through. Doesn't have to be blue paint tape. There's tons of other paint tape and, stuff. Yeah, huge. Yeah. Now I'm gonna move on to this part, which this part is a little tricky. You want to make sure you get in here, those little creases, cover all that up. Take the screw out if you need to. You shouldn't have to. Just go around it, all right there, and get in there. You want to make sure those metal things are covered. Everything in here doesn't really matter because what's going to be happening is, oh my god, I'm not the cord. While it's being dipped in, you'll most likely have your battery case here. If you don't want that painted, that is cool. Just make sure you put enough paint here to cover all the important stuff. Oh yeah, and you need this covered too. Yeah, that's not much tape. If anything, you just put like cotton there, paper towel. You don't have to. It didn't really affect me when I did it, and I didn't even put anything there. But yeah, that's all it takes. I got my tape in and on, and now all I have left is to put the screws on and then put these on. And then we can move on to preparing it to dip. The next and final step of prepping it for the paint. You want to put this tape right here because, well, I mean, you don't really want any paint on the inside of the controller of this spot. Nor do you want to paint on your fingers because it's not going to come off that easily. Trust me, I know. I've done this multiple times. Alright, let's get ready and do this. Next step, you're going to want to have your paint on you. This is paint and primal combined. Really nice stuff. Come closer, please. What you want to do is have this nice bucket of water here. Doesn't have to be the same one. You're not going to find the same one. This one's beautiful and unique and it's mine. Stay off. Okay, we're going to start with our design first. Not really much to it. Just spray and hope it looks good. Make sure you don't spray your face. That'll be bad. There we go. Need some green in there. Keep spraying. You want them layers. All right, next up, you just get the controller, hold it like this, slowly dip it in. All right, hold on. Let me get this, blah, 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 touch it in, carefully. And then slowly drag it in. Okay. Take it out. That's how it's gonna turn out. How's it look? That looks a-okay. Yep, there it is. That's your controller. I mean, no, this is not yours. Stay back, it's mine.